forward. Okay, great. Good morning. All right, so we'll be doing a gentle hour yoga today. We do what you know is going to be okay with your body, so listen to your body. We'll just gently warm up. Enjoy class. If you've not tuned in to our yoga before, my name's Nicole, and it's Hatha Yoga, asanas and breathing. For more times, we'll swing our arms to each side. Nice gentle twist. And then come back to the center. Let's bend our knees a few times. Keeping the back straight. Warming up mostly the quadriceps here. Getting some heat in the body. And we'll take a breath in. So bend, reach out and up, stretch. And then bring the hands to the heart center. Reach up on your inhale. Expand the rib cage, lift. And then on the exhale, take the arms to the sides. So we'll do that several times. Bend and reach up. Palms together and down. As you exhale, you can even draw in at the waist area and lift. And breathe in and reach up. And we'll take the arms out to the sides and down. Again, bend the knees, swoop arms, stretch upwards. Palms together, down to the heart center. We'll let Linda in. Let's reach up. Since we started a little early, out to the sides and down. Nice. Let's do some shoulder rolls now. Welcome, Linda. We started about half a minute early, so you're fine. We've just begun. And now let's roll those shoulders forward. And then reach up again, weave the fingers together. Turn the palms up and stretch upwards. Allow a little bend in the back if that's possible. Stretch the hands away. And then bring them down, give them a little shake. Separate the legs a little, reach back. Weave the fingers and stretch the hands back. And stretch them a little longer, maybe lift them a bit. And relax them. Let's bend halfway forwards, keeping the bend in both knees, reaching the head away from the hips. So we start feeling that lower part of the spine stretching. You can even press against your knees a little bit. It's really the thighs, not the knees. And then bend the knees deeply and come up. Let's do some swim strokes, which will twist the body to the side. Reach the hand around and spread the fingers out so you invigorate the hand, get more blood flow there, get the joints lubricated, stretch the muscles. And then let's go ahead and switch the direction. And then one more time and bring it back. And we're gonna lift the arms up, go up on the toes. Try to go on the toes. If you come down and go up, you have to come down and go up again. We're still practicing. And you'll get better. And then bring the arms down, swing them forward and back a few times. And then we're going to reach behind us, palms up, and lift. So we work the triceps. And down. Now let's reach our arms just halfway, bring the palms together. We're going to do some bellows, so definitely we'll be coordinating our breath with our movements. So on your inhale, breathe in, lift the elbows out, spread the chest. So the elbows kind of remind us to open the chest. Exhale, press. Inhale, reach up, open the rib cage out to the sides. Belly can even partially puff out. And then exhale. And then relax, shake the arms. Nice, let's do some sun salutations today. Bend the knees and bring the arms up. Then keep the knees as bent as you need to as we fold forwards into Uttanasana or forward fold. Come up halfway, again stretching the head away from the hips. Keeping the back flat and straight. Exhale down and take the right foot back and we'll be in a lunge. Right hand stays on the mat or fingertips and roll the left arm up. Press the right heel back, stretching the calf. And let's bring our left hand to the mat and step into plank. Take a big breath in through the nose if you can. And then exhale down, keeping the elbows in. Swoop up into cobra. Exhale, turn the toes under and press up into a down dog. And let's walk the dog here. Alternating the heels, pressing down. And then stretch into that dog, which means sending the hips back, lowering the shoulders. The knees are still bent, at least a little. And then we'll step or jump up to our hands, hang in a forward fold. Inhale into a flat back again. Exhale, forward fold. Good. And then reverse swan on your inhale, come up, all the way up. Bring the hands to the heart center. Let's go ahead and stand in mountain pose for a couple breaths. Draw the shoulder blades in. Make sure your feet have arches so your ankles stay upright. The head's above the body. Breathe through the nose, Ujjayi breathing, so partially tightening the throat and the vocal cord area so we can hear a swooshing sound to our breath. And take one more breath like that. Then we will bend our knees again, swoop the arms down and up and do the other side, sun salutation. Exhale, let's come on down. Try to keep that lower back as flat as possible by pooching the booty out back. Bring yourselves up halfway, stretching the head forwards. Exhale all the way down, and this time step back with the left foot. Left hand touches the mat. Right arm swoops around to the right and up. Spread the fingers. So our left wrist is under the left shoulder. Our bodies are turned to the right and our left heel presses back and down. Not all the way down necessarily, just reaching. Bring the hand back, step into plank. Take a big breath in plank. And keeping the elbows in, we're going to come down towards the mat. And then swoop up into cobra. Turn the toes under and press into down dog. And let's walk the dog. And then we'll stretch into our dog. Lowering the shoulders, reaching back with the hips. Then we'll step or jump forwards, hanging a forward fold. Breathe into a flat back. Edging the head forwards. Shoulders stay back. Forward fold again. Bend the knees as much as you need to. And then swoop the arms out. Hinge from the hips, keeping that back flat and reach up. And again, we'll stand in mountain pose. Breathe here. Toes are a little closer than the heels so that the legs have some inward rotation. And then let's reach the arms up. So breathe in and stretch upwards. We're going to do a side bend. Weave the fingers together and have the index fingers pointed up. And then just do a nice little bend to the right. You don't have to go super far. Come up, bend to the left. Breathe in and come up. Exhale to the right. Come up. Exhale to the left. And come up. Arms float out and down. Separate the feet at least to a shoulder distance. Bend the knees. Let's go round in hip circles. And reverse it. Still that nice little soft bend in the knees. Keeping us from ever hyperextending. And then back to the center. Let's go ahead and take the arms out and across so we get some more shoulder work. I'm turning on my fans here. Keep going. It's a nice stretch of the arms, shoulders, and back. A gentle way to warm the muscles up there, but also to tighten the belly. So we want our core muscles to be working along with the rest of our body. And then one more, and then we can stretch our shoulders. So let's take our right arm up, bend at the elbow. See if you can reach up. So reach to the back in the lumbar area And then see if you can reach up a little higher. You may not touch the fingers, and that's okay. But just try this one today. Gradually work the fingers closer over time. If you can grab the hand, well, then that's great. That's what we'll all be working towards. Some people use a strap, but I haven't suggested it today. If you want to, you can. And we'll let go. Reach up. So if you were using a strap, it'd be dangling from the left hand. Bend at the elbow, and then take the hand up the back. Maybe it just rests there at the lumbar. But then you can try to wiggle those fingers up closer. And eventually, maybe you'll be able to clasp your hands together. But it's a process. And sometimes we can just be patient with our bodies, and if we relax, well, we might even get there sooner. One more breath. And then we'll release it and shake the arms around. Nice. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do some of our Virabhadrasana poses, warrior poses. So standing at the front of the mat, let's step back with our right leg. Ease into a lunge. Standing lunge. So just go as far down as it's comfortable. Take the arms forward and up. Reaching up high as you can with the arms. And then letting the arms sink down into those shoulder sockets. Now our gaze or our drishti is straight ahead, part way up or all the way up. Some people even like to have a little back bend in their upper backs for this one. And then let's come up. Make sure that left knee still goes straight ahead as we twist the body to the side. Arms forward and back. Then bend the left knee, keeping the body over the hips. And draw the shoulder blades in. And then we'll let that right arm come down. Lift the left one, turn the palm back as we stretch up. And then we're going to slide our right one down just a tiny. And get a bend in the upper back. Note that reaching arm is helping us to stretch along our right side, even through the ribs. And then come back to our warrior two. Make sure the body's over the hips. And then we're going to lean forwards from the hips. So hinging at the hip, bring the elbow down. Let that left knee hold some of the weight. And then take the right arm up, roll the shoulder back, spread the fingers, and look up part way or all the way. If you can reach out through the head, get a little more stretch in the right hip and the lower back, and then come up. Nice. Okay, so turning to the side, arms out to the side. We're going to take them down, cross them, and then start breathing in and take them up into a star. Exhale, cross, reach. Inhale up to star. So as we're bringing ourselves into the body, sorry, we exhale. And as we reach up and out, we expand. So that's when we inhale. And let's do one more. Exhaling as we stretch those arms across. And then up, reach, fingers spread, and down. Let's do forward fold next. And hands at the thighs. slightly bend and slowly come forwards. We'll give our bodies lots of time to adjust. Keep the knees bent. Reach down towards the floor. Maybe the fingertips touch. Maybe your hands flatten. Let's bend our right knee. And then shift to the left side. We'll just go back and forth. Right, left, right. So we're using our leg muscles and we're getting a little stretch each time, but not expecting a big stretch. Keep going, side to side. See if you can flatten the back and lift the chest a little bit. If you try to look up, that might even help you. See if you can do that. There you go. I can see some back straightening going on. Good. Okay, and then let's bring the hands back to the thighs. Slowly come back up. That's it. Give the blood pressure a chance to adjust. Bring the arms above the head. Reach on an inhale. Bring the arms down. On the exhale, turn the feet towards the front. Step the right foot forwards. And let's walk it out. Great job. Nice, vigorous class. All right, for the rest of the time after this, well, will be pretty relaxing. So let's step back with our left foot. Sink into our lunge. Feel that nice stretch in front of the left hip. The right knee is above or behind the right ankle. Now let's take our arms forwards and then upwards, reaching nice and high, maybe bending back. Take the gaze forwards, a little up or a lot up. And breathe. Then we'll rise up and turn our left foot out about 90 degrees. The upper body turns to the side, arms forward and back. Then let's see if we can turn our gaze toward the right hand. Maybe it doesn't go all the way, and that's fine. Let's bend our right knee straight ahead. Keeping the body over the hips. For those of you I can see, it looks really good. Good alignment. And we'll lower our left hand, reach up with the right. Stretch that arm upwards. Turn the palm back, slide the left hand down a little, and get a bit of a curve. Reaching still with that right hand. Then we'll slowly come back up to a warrior two. And we're going to lean forwards from the hips. Put that right elbow on the knee. Lift the left arm. For those of you who want to go into traditional triangle and straighten the front leg, you can. But this gives us all the stretch we need in our low back. So it's up to you. And then let's come back up. Turn to our left side. We'll do some goddess poses. So you can bring your feet in a little more if your legs feel like they're really wide apart. We're going to have our feet facing the left side, bend the knees, same direction. Bring the arms up and have a good solid bend in the arm. And then we're going to reach up and stretch the arms and legs out. Then we're going to come down and tighten the muscles in the arms as if we're showing off our big biceps. And then reach up and stretch the fingers out. Exhale, bicep work, isometric. Inhale, reach up. And we'll do one more. Exhale, bicep work. And one more stretch. Up. Exhale, bring the arms down, turn towards the right foot, and just step forwards and walk it up. Now's a good time for a break, a drink. So go ahead and do that, and we'll come back in a minute or less. Okay, so we've done one pose that is good for our balance. We're going to do another one, but it also helps loosen up the hips. So let's reach down for our right knee and lift it up towards the chest. And then we're going to release that and go for the left one. Reach for the knee, lift it towards the chest. So it might loosen the hip, but it's a good balance pose. Again, the right leg, reach, and down. Now the left one, reach up with the knee, and down. Now we're going to stretch our quadriceps. So if you need to hold on, reach out with the left hand for something and reach down with the right hand. Grab onto the foot if you can. So if you're still trying to reach the foot, then that's where your work is. And you just take breaks. If you've got a hold of the foot, reach back with the left hand. See, maybe just let go for a sec and see if you can hold your balance. If you've got both hands on the foot, draw the shoulder blades in and reach the shoulders back. The head's above the body. So I know that sounds like a lot of instruction, but I just want to make sure that no matter what stage you are feeling you're at today, that there's an option for you. Now let's let go of the right foot and we'll go ahead and work on the left one. So lifting the left heel, reaching back with the left arm, touch, maybe grab on, whatever you can do. And then gradually bring the foot closer. Try reaching back if you might be able to. And then wait and breathe. Listen to the breath. And then we'll let go. Nice. Let's take a breath in, reach up. We're going to bend forwards, bend the knees a lot, touch the floor. Then step back into a down dog. And stretch into the dog, lowering the shoulders, reaching back with the hips. Keep the knees bent so it's mostly about your spine. Elongating the spine. And we're going to bring our knees to the floor. Place the hands under so the wrists are underneath the shoulders and the fingers are spread apart. We're going to go into cow and cat. Reach the head forwards, hips back. Exhale, cat. Draw the abs up towards the spine. Breathe in and stretch the back out. Exhale, stretch the back upwards. Again, breathe in and reach with the head and the hips, drawing the back out. Exhale, reach up with the back. And come to neutral. Let's do the stretch where we curve to the side, right leg back, Swoop the leg to the left side and bend the body to the left. Try to look at that right foot. And then come back to the center. Now let's stretch our left leg back, swoop it over to the right, and then curve the body to the right. Look at the left foot. And then back to the center. Now we're going to sink back into a lovely Balasana or child's pose. Down with the hips, lower the forehead as far as it'll go. And this is a good opportunity to really feel and or listen to your breath. Walk the hands over to the left side, stack the right hand on top if you can. The hands don't go all the way to the side, they're out at an angle, something like 40, 45. And sink into the stretch. The hips still stay level. If it feels really loose, you can always try to go a little farther around. But only if it feels good. Then we'll bring our hands back to the center. Take a nice inhale. On the exhale, we'll move our hands to the right. So you're going for your own edge. So maybe it's real close to the center. Maybe it's in the middle somewhere. And maybe it's a little farther around to the right. Whatever is right for you. So just listen to your own body and go into the pose accordingly. And now let's come back to the center. Come back up to all fours. And let's go up into another down dog. So turn the toes under. Lift the hips, walk the dog a little bit. And stretch into the dog. Reaching back with the hips, lowering the shoulders. When we lower the shoulders, we take pressure off of the wrists and the hands. Allow the back to sink down towards the floor a little bit more. And then let's step or jump up to our hands, hang in a forward fold, then bend the knees. Come up like a rag doll, slowly. Unfurling the spine. Bring the shoulders up higher and then the head. And let's reach our arms up and over. Weave the fingers, turn the palms up, and we'll do that nice stretch again. Reaching upwards, maybe even a little bend in the back. And bring the arms forwards and shake it out. Let's stand in a tree. So place your weight on your right foot. Draw the abs in, bring the left foot close. Before you do all that, I suppose you might want to go to somewhere where you can get support from a wall or furniture. You can always have the tips of your toes on the floor. Now take the knee to the side or as far towards the side, some angle out there. Okay, so now we're going to try lifting the toes. So lift them if you can. Hopefully the foot is real sturdy and connected to the floor and the arch is up. Bring the hands together. Now let's lift the hands up so that they can reach above the head. Once there, we're going to try extending the arms. And breathe while you're here. Some people even lower their eyelids, taking less light to make it more challenging. And let's take our arms to the sides. Draw the shoulder blades in, have the palms up. Symbolic of receiving, being open to new ideas and information. I'll take the arms up above the head. Breathe here one more time. And we'll bring the hands down to the heart center. And then all the way down. So I don't know if you noticed, but at one point I had to put my toe down on the floor. So we're all just practicing, doing the best we can. Okay, and being kind to ourselves. Let's do a little twist before we do the other side. Loosening up those low backs, hips, using the muscles under the ribs. Massaging our internal organs, making us healthier. All right, let's slow it down, bring it into the middle. Now we're going to stand on that left foot. Okay, let's bring our focus in to the hip area right now. Tighten up that area, then focus on the foot. Ensure there's good connection, spreading out the toes, lifting the arches. Bring the right foot close to the left, toes on the floor. Turn the knee outward, lift the foot if possible. Bring the hands together. Okay, let's start lifting up, stretching through the body. The hip will come closer into our center line. Hands above the head. Now let's extend to whatever degree that your shoulders and upper arms are happy with. Focusing on one point in front of you might be helpful. As the eyes settle on one point, it might help the mind settle down a little bit. Breathe. Listen to your own breath. Okay, and then we're going to let our arms float out to the sides. Bring the shoulder blades in, palms up, just like the other side. Maybe just think about drawing the shoulder blades in and lifting the chest upwards. And then we'll take the arms back up, take a breath or two here, depending on how much volume each one of your breaths is. On your next exhale, let's slowly bring the hands to the heart center. And then we're going to bring everything down and walk it out. Nice. Okay, another break for a drink or whatever it is you need to break for. And then we're going to have our legs up on something resting. So when you come back, go ahead and make your way to a lying down position on your back. Bring this down. Little wiggly camera action there. Okay, so with your legs up on the wall, go ahead and close your eyes. Let's just rest here for a moment. Feel the low back and mid back kind of sinking towards the floor. Feel what your legs are experiencing, maybe a tingling or just a really great feeling of relaxation. We're going to take our arms to the sides of the body, take a big breath and reach up over our hips, expanding the ribs, letting the back arch a bit, and then bringing the arms back to the sides. Again, reach up and over. Exhale, sides. Squeeze that belly in. And then reach up and over again. Last one. Exhale, bring the arms to the sides. Let's draw our knees into our chests. Feel a nice low back stretch. Then take the legs and arms up, flex and point, keeping the legs as bent as you need to. Then let's flex our feet and hold, hands to flex and hold. Then forwards and hold. Then flex and hold. Forwards and hold. Beginning to go a little farther, maybe in your range of motion. And then take the hands and feet in circles. You can alternate for something different. Right, left, right, left, right, left. And then the other way. Nice. Now let's bring our arms down. We're going to try something a little different. We're just going to get the feeling of lifting our hips off the ground. So maybe just they lift a teeny tiny bit. No one would be able to tell but you. And then down. So you sink the hips down. Then try to lift them up. Tightening up the core. And then down. We'll try one more time. Lift the hips up. And then down. Good lower abdominal work for sure. Bring the knees in. Let's place the feet on the floor. We're going to be on our backs the rest of the time. So let's be on our mats if you're not right now. Walk the hips around and then the shoulders until you're parallel with your mat. And now we're going to take our arms out to the sides. Let the knees go to the right and turn the head to the left. If you need more intensity, bring those knees closer to the arm. Back to the center. Take the knees, just let them float over to the left side. Turn your head to the right. If you feel like you're not really feeling much, bring the knees closer to the left elbow. Nice, calm breathing, full breathing. Then bring the knees back to the center. We're just going to let the knees go out into a butterfly right now. And the arms can be out to the side still, palms up. You can even stretch the fingers out while we're working in our butterfly. And then relax the hands. Then stretch the fingers out again. See how far you can get those fingers away from each other. And then bring them back in. Let's bring the knees together. We're going to go up into a half bridge. So our arms are at our sides, palms down. Lift the hips up. Bring the hands together and weave the fingers together underneath the hips. Wriggle the shoulders under and see if you can lift a little higher using your legs. Especially if you can tighten the muscles in the back of the legs and the buttocks. That's a good place to work in this pose. And now we're going to lower ourselves down one vertebra at a time. Stretch the left leg out. We'll do a full body twist. And so lift the hips, move them to the right. Left hand on right knee, roll across. Reach the right hand to the right and turn the head towards the right side. Just go as far to the right as your neck will comfortably let you, and breathe. Okay, we're just staying here a short time today. Let's roll back to the middle. Bend the left leg. Scooch the hips into the center. We're going to go up for a brief half bridge. Lift the hips. Wriggle the shoulders under. Weave the fingers together again. Stretch upwards. You might have reached the height a little easier on the second go round. And then let the spine come down. Separate the arms. Reach the right leg out, scooch the hips to the left. Now we're going to roll across to the right and reach the arm to the left. Sink the shoulder down. Turn the head as far as you can. Comfortably go towards the left side. Our gaze is way out beyond somewhere. And then once you've reached a point where your neck is comfortable working, then just close the eyes and breathe. If your hips and your thighs are still tight, see if you can relax them. Now let's roll back to the center. Bend the right knee, adjust the hips into the middle, reach between the knees and grab onto the big toes or whatever you can reach. And lift the feet up towards the ceiling. The knees stay bent. We rock in our happy baby, side to side. And then let's stretch them out a little if you want, the legs, then bring them in. Bring the feet to the floor, stretch out one leg and then the other. One full body stretch, arms up and over, reaching with the arms and the legs. And then exhale, bring the arms to the sides. We're getting ready for Shavasana. Let's draw the shoulder blades in, turn the palms up, let the shoulders sink down towards the earth. With the eyes closed, notice your breathing. Relax your facial muscles, the muscles on the crown of the head. Relax your feet and your hands and just notice if there's any sensation. And then start letting go of noticing things. Let your mind just be. Enjoy the feeling and stillness. And I'll be back with you in about 6 minutes. Time to start wiggling your toes and your fingers and bringing your awareness back to the class. If you'd like to stay lying down, that's perfectly okay. If you'd like to sit up for the ohms and participate, that's good too. Whichever you want. It's there if you want it. Let's stretch our hands and fingers, moving the fingers backwards and forwards. Bending the wrist towards the forearms. We'll be making some waves with our hands. Now we'll straighten the spine up again, reaching upwards, taking the arms above the head. And bringing the hands to the heart center. 3 ohms. Breathe in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. I honor the light within you. Thanks for being here.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Aloha.
You're welcome. Aloha. Thank you, Michelle.
Great day. Aloha.
Namaste, Nicole.
Yeah.
Aloha. Namaste.
Namaste. All right. Beautiful. Okay, I hope you have a lovely day.
You too.
Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and
Thank you, Nicole.
turn our recording off. If anybody wants to visit, we can visit after the recording ends.